Welcome back to PowerSchool TV. If you're watching this video, chances are you've heard about MTSS. But according to our 2023 Education Focus Report, only 20% of educators know which aspect of MTSS is working for their students, and about 30% of educators are not implementing MTSS despite having the data they need to do so. In this video, we'll dive deeper into MTSS and show you how PowerSchool MTSS can help. Let's quickly refresh. MTSS stands for Multi-Tiered Systems of Supports and can be defined as preventative and proactive framework that relies on data to meet the needs of each student. PowerSchool MTSS software is a comprehensive K-12 solution that allows educators to identify and track students' needs and conduct and monitor interventions all in one place. Let's check it out. This is a common MTSS workflow. The first two steps of the MTSS workflow are reviewing student data and selecting an intervention. First, in order to create a student plan, you first have to look at the data. Here, under Performance Indicators, you can see different sets of data from different locations, such as attendance, behavior, course outcome, and more. This helps you see the strengths in your system, but also helps identify the challenges that you want to support with MTSS. From here, you can choose to focus on any data point, but for this example, let's take a look at the latest ELA assessment. Here, you can see the students that scored at the lowest level or are marked as a did not meet. From this, you can see that these students need some kind of support in ELA. To dive deeper into the data, you can click and focus on any metric, not just ELA. It could be behavior or attendance or any other indicators you want to focus on. If you think back to our workflow, the first step was to use data to identify students that need support and identify why they need support. The next step is going to put these students into the interventions they need depending on their specific scenario. To do this, let's select a few of the students. From here, you can add these students to an MTSS intervention. But first, you still need to learn more about each of these students, so you're going to need to put them into a group. In this case, you're tracking the students that you think need an intervention tier 2. By doing this, you've created a filter that you can use to only see the students that you are monitoring for a reading intervention. Now that you have created this group, anywhere you go throughout the solution, you are only looking at this group of students. Now, maybe you want to know what their attendance is like, or maybe you want to know if they are struggling with the behavior in the classroom, or maybe how they are doing with certain academic skills. By doing this, we are looking at the whole child picture, so you can pick exactly the right support for each individual student. Now, let's look at each student more closely. To do this, you click in a student's name, and now you're at the student's comprehensive learner profile. This shows everything we've been tracking digitally about this student for as long as we've been tracking the data. Here you can see their test scores, any interventions they may have had, and much more. And now you are ready to make the best placement for your student so they can be more successful when they get into that intervention. To learn more about how to monitor an intervention, which is the next step in our MTSS process, make sure to watch this video. And if you liked this current video, make sure to subscribe to PowerSchool TV for more tips and updates. See you next time.